Testing my button now. What? It worked. Yes. So, I've now filmed this bit 7 times. Because I keep doing something wrong or I lose momentum. Because I've been so used to what I've been saying initially, it's really kind of like thrown me what I'm saying now. Here's an idea I've had. If you've got any comments, I'd really, really appreciate seeing them. Hi fellow planners, welcome to Lychee Pink Planner. You've stumbled across my little corner of YouTube where every week I plan a spread and I use a Happy Planner dashboard and I use typewriters. That thing is going to get on my... Oh my days, this is like the 8th time now. Goodness me. Anyway, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind subscribing and liking, it is one of my New Year's goals to get to 250 subscribers. And by liking a video and possibly subscribing, it makes me feel less of a Billy No Mates here in YouTube world. So, today is Monday the 18th of January. But in the creative team of Oodlemadoodles, Faye sent a message saying, you know, Happy Winnie the Pooh Day. And I was like, somebody else knows. I just love everything Winnie the Pooh. I like to just have little sporadic things that mean an awful lot to me. So I'm going to do a spread this week, which is an ode to Winnie the Pooh. Before I do that, I thought I would show you a few books that I have in relation to Winnie the Pooh. These are a few books that I brought from Amazon. Now, this one is absolutely bashed and, well, you can see that, to be fair, they were all quite bashed. I brought them from Amazon warehouse deals. I was being a little bit tight because these were cheaper. I wasn't expecting them to be in such poor condition when they arrived. However, I quite liked them like that because it just adds to that old feel. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful. The covers, they have that very kind of like vintage feel to them. They're not leather bound or anything else like that. It's a nice quality cardboard. The paper inside is not that almost fluorescent white. It's that beautiful, I would describe it as like writing paper. It's not beige. It's not yellow. It's, oh, come on, let's think of some colours to describe this. And the thing is, I'm sure underneath this massive, great big light that I have, it will come across as quite white, especially a stark contrast to my nails that I have at the moment. If I think of a colour, yeah, it's not even cream. No, because cream is more yellow. See, I do this and then I go wandering off. These are a fantastic read. I'm not going to sit here and read them all to you. I can highly recommend them though. These are not full Winnie the Pooh books, but these are quite literally quotes, because there was many things that was written inside the stories that were very, very touching. There is a couple of other books in the collection. I think one is something like for food lovers. I've really struggled to find that one. So this one is Deep Thoughts for Ponderings for the Wise. Gloom and Doom for Pessimists. I know that that sounds really, really depressing, and that's the last thing that we need. But if you're an Eeyore lover, it's the one for you. And this one, Doubts and Disquiets for Worriers, Piglet. Now, I love all of the characters out of Winnie the Pooh, but Piglet for me has always been my love. And I remember watching Fleabag series 2, and in that scene the hot priest asks Fleabag,
are you a nostalgic person?
and then he asks,
Do you like Winnie the Pooh?
and it's the way how, you know, he goes,
Piglet.
and now I find myself doing it. So if I happen to meet any Winnie the Pooh fans in person, hopefully at planner meets and things like that, feel free to just let me know that you're a Piglet fan or Winnie the Pooh fan just by putting your hand on your heart and going,
Piglet.
I've rambled again. So these are the books. Really, really lovely. This one I think is a brilliant one from Eeyore. Although sometimes you hide your anxiety behind sarcasm. Even worriers have moments of glory. Yes, they do. Just love it. Absolutely love it. And just look at this with all the question marks, and the illustrations are gorgeous. Oh, here we go. Look, here's some other books. So I'm missing one more. I said 5 and it's not. Little Somethings and Smackerels for Food Lovers. It's this one. Beautiful. I'd love to know what colour that one is. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Anyway, I've rambled on far too long about that.
2 hours later.
Okay, so to celebrate, it has to be a Winnie the Pooh spread. And Grace from Oodlemadoodles has actually, she now has a couple of Winnie the Pooh inspired kits. There is this one, which is called Acre Wood, and I'm just going to get out the other one, which is a Winnie the Pooh inspired one, which I was really torn on which one to use this week. But I decided to focus on Acre Wood because it focuses ever so slightly more on Pooh.
What did you say?
Oh dear. Okay. And then there is this one, which is Oh Bother.
Oh, bother.
Which has slightly more focus or emphasis on Eeyore. Oh, but who doesn't love Eeyore? Look at this. I'm not doing very well with the whole look, but love it. Beautiful. Love it. But I went with the Winnie the Pooh one. So let's get planning. Now, this has got some beautiful washi with it, and I'm really torn. This is just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I got a new cup. It's a Ray Dunn Namaste. Love it. Right. In it goes. I can guarantee you this isn't going to be straight, because I don't know why. I've noticed that I don't plan very straight. Everything is always on the wonk. Now, again, because we are in lockdown 33, I think, I'm not sure. I don't really have anything to buy. I do have a couple of things to buy, but I'm going to put them in the normal, like, weekly things, because I don't really have a huge, great big list of anything that I need to do. So, in goes Pooh Bear. You've done it again. I knew you wouldn't do it straight. But you've committed to it. Leave it. Leave it. Now, important. I'm actually going to leave important. And I feel I'm going to mix things up a little bit. And I'm going to put this one over here. Like that. Because I tell you what, in this particular kit, Grace has included this beautiful quote. And I think that's really important to sometimes remember that the things that you do right now, you may not realise it, but you could be making a memory. It could be having a joke with someone that you then joke with them, say in a year's time, you know, you look back at it. And it's just that flash in a pan moment, isn't it? Excuse me. So, oh, nearly got that one straight. I am doing so well. Almost impressed myself. Here we go. Look at that. On the wonk bit. Yeah, see? I think I might change the name of my channel to Wonky Planner. I think that would make far more sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, Wonky Planner. Tasks. No, I'm going to go back to that in a moment. I'm really torn because there's this beautiful floral washi and I love it. But I also love this kind of almost like handwritten font here that says January. I'm thinking I might go over it with my typewriter and completely cover it with this washi. Oh, decisions. Right. Oh, what did I do there? There we go. Being a bit overzealous there. Okay, bite the bullet. Do it. My husband would say a certain other phrase there, but if I added that on, we'd need to include some beeping. And I think there was too many beeping in last week's Tiger King plan with me. There we go. We're going to have to... I'm glad I've committed to it, but obviously we're going to have to do something with this. Gonna have to do something with this. Ah! Which could be this week, couldn't it? Oh, sometimes I'm a genius. No, not really. Never a genius. Okay. But I think I am, because that will cover up some of that, won't it? This week. Will it cover it all? Oh, it's close. Yes, getting there. Now, was there a little bit of deco with this kit? Sometimes, if Grace has got enough space, she will include a small amount of deco. The newer reformatted kits have definitely got more deco. So I'm just going to quickly just snip off camera and find the Oh Bother deco sheets. Hold on.
2 hours later.
Do you know, when I opened my Skinny Whip, I felt it was really judging me, because it's like, I'm looking at you, you know, that kind of like looking through one like peephole or something. It's like, okay. But I'm still going to read it.
2 hours later.
Okay, so that took me far longer than I wanted it to. So here is the deco sheet from Oh Bother. That's the one. There we go. Recycle. Stroke, put that sticker back on. Here's my little dots. I love the colour coordinated dots. I just thought I'd ask a question. How are you all doing? It's pretty trashy out there for a lot of us. We're all trying really, really hard to... this is a Norfolk saying, but keep your pecker up.
Keep your pecker up, old fruit. Everything will be all right, won't it?
It's challenging, you know, when there's a lot of sad news all the time, and as human beings, I think we notice negativity more than we do positivity, or maybe I do. You know, they always say that you should remember compliments and forget the insults. That's from Baz Luhrmann, isn't it?
Remember compliments you receive. Forget the insults.
But me, personally, I remember criticism more than I do compliments, or, you know, it could just be a state of mind. I don't know. First page done. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. So I am going to write the word January in here with my typewriter. Here we go. This is another one of my typewriters. This is the Olympia Splendid 33. Now, what makes this one particularly special is that it is a cursive typewriter. We are in the month still of January. So let's get typing January. Don't spell it wrong. Don't spell it wrong. January, that looks really small. Oh well. This week, not only is it January the 18th is Winnie the Pooh Day, but January the 21st is my son's birthday. I'm going to insert a video in a minute, and it's so cute when he was little, and he's got this little voice, and he used to love Peppa Pig. And it's a video of him when we first moved to this area and we had real snow. My son is always cute, but this particular clip is like the epitome of cuteness. We'll warn you, if you're not a fan of children with a slightly runny nose, then it might be an idea to like scroll past the end, because he did have a slight bit of runny nose that you may be able to see at the end of the clip, but it's just adorable.
You be careful. Oh! You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come here.
Look, Daddy, I just slipped.
When I sometimes feel a little bit sad, or I'll be honest with you, when I look at my son and I look at the young man that he's grown into, I look back at videos in my phone to remind myself of how far he's come. Right, getting on with the typing. So this week I need to So that is pretty much the end. So here is the majority of this week's spread. I've got some other bits and pieces to write in, and as I always say, there are some things I'm happy to share, other things that I won't be sharing. I hope you like what I've done. I'm actually quite pleased with it. I really love the cursive font with this particular layout. Plans are done. I've obviously got some other bits I've just got to write in, and that's it. I now need to think of a way to say goodbye. How about just goodbye? Oh wow, the button did work. Well, hey. Okay. Now I've got to make sure that's shot. Candle in shot. Care Bear in shot. Do I need the candle in shot, really? No, because I'm not lighting it. Move on. Okay. Where every week I plan a spread, and I use a Happy Planner dashboard, and I use typewriters. That thing is going to get on my... Okay, here goes. Here goes the typing bit. Oh no, I've just dropped something else off screen. It'll have to stay there now. I said I'm going to have to leave that thing on the floor, but I've got to go pick it up. I've got to pick it up, I'm sorry. Can't leave it. Picked it up. Right, so we are in the month of January. So that is pretty much the end